The Poppy is seen basically as only a Camille counter, kind of how the Gnar is only reliably seen on 7-12 into the Renekton. It was enacted instead of a teamfight contest. Okay, they're on to the Gragas.
Aggression out from MVP here.
Oh,
MLXG gets stuck on a Spiderling. We'll have to flash over the wall. Ian is pretty much out of mana at this point in time, though. Beyond's going to come with the flash. He really wants this. First blood over to Ian with the auto attack, and XIAOHU can't do anything.
And Ian gets a blue buff from getting the kill as well. Didn't have enough mana until the very end.
And Corki has to leave even with double summoners because the experience could mean a level 6 and then another kill. Needs to provide some pressure. Okay, we're going to have a party in the top lane.
Yep, ultimatum, but
nice.
Get out of here, Gragas. ADD.
Barrel still
well, there's another one in from RNG because here comes XIAOHU. Can he get the last auto attack? He's tanking on this one. One more tower shot should not drop him.
Elise?
It's going to be close, but Beyond is nowhere to be seen.
How is the pick compositions coming out?
Arrow coming in, lands directly onto Ming, and he's knocked up as well. Quick kill there for Max. An MVP looking pretty happy.
Yeah, the clean kill, like you say. Kill assignment over to Max, not ideal, but they'll take the pick anyway. Nothing that you can do when Ian is as accelerated as he is. They return to normalcy and they don't give up anything to pick up that kill.
And you'd say, unfortunately for MVP, the Drake was already gone, but this pressure mid lane still actually lets them go towards actually the diving mid.
MLXG's coming in and does get the ultimate down, but Ian looking to around takes a lot of damage and actually sets back towards XIAOHU, who's quite happy with open arms to pick up that kill.
Really nice from MLXG.
Yeah. Flawless
mechanics, even with double summoners available. They take out Ian, and when it's a Syndra mid lane, one kill means so much more if you get both summoners. So now in a more comfortable position. As we're watching the trades top side.
Looking.
Oh, he's going to jump after ADD, and this does not look like a good trade for the Pop. He needs to land this ultimate, and yes, he does, and saves his own life. But here comes MLXG. That was not a good time to recall. However, MLXG not going to go for the dive without the ultimate there. Locking on onto MAHA in the bottom lane, but it's just going to land onto Max. So after all of that, feels like we're going to have a bit of a lull.
And keeping the pressure 2v2, they're actually still trying to go at it. MAHA has the summoners, so they'll be okay. MVP are keeping them bottom as well, having the trade on the top side of the map, Beyond and the teleport from ADD.
Ultimately, it's a 2 versus 2, but ADD does not stop the top laner, though they do just slam MLXG against the wall and just wipe him off the map. MLXG just contesting this one against Max. Walking forwards, he's looking like he wants the ultimate. Does land onto Max, but knocks him against the wall. Arrow in return. Lands onto MLXG. Can we get the damage? Root comes down onto Beyond. Teleport as well, in from LETME.
The trouble was actually fake news in this situation because Syndra was topside and can't get there. They're trying to collapse onto ADD. They don't actually get him out of the Keeper's Verdict.
Good verdict. And the ultimatum does keep him in place though. Root comes in and ADD slowly gonna die to this one. LETME looking for the follow-up. Does burn the flash, but that will eventually be the kill to LETME.
XIAOHU even there to secure it just in case the kill didn't come about for the side of RNG.
You can never put a value on the Keeper's Verdict. It could take multiple people out of a fight. LETME is looking to trade here. He does have the Triforce.
He's got Gragas here as well, so that's
great. Have more people
great.
with him. Yes, he does. He has MLXG. Going to knock him into the wall once again, into this rubble of the tower. And with Y4 coming down, it seems like it will just be the quick kill onto AD. Knocks away LETME, but they should have the damage now. They are looking to donate this one over to Y4.
So next level by MVP, but RNG know what's up.
RNG are an LPL side, but this is getting smashed.
It's dying so quickly. We have MLXG over the wall, jumps over, and it's to confirm over to Beyond. Everyone converging on Gragas. He goes down. ADD put it in front lines and gets the slam against the wall as well. MVP making this happen. XIAOHU gets one, jumps over the wall. He's making a hero play for the LPL, but he is shut down by a stun from Ian.
They've played well so far.
Flash one going over the wall. XIAOHU does have to flash this one. Repel comes in, but you have to feel he's a dead man, and indeed he is. Put 6 feet under by Beyond.
They're waiting. Still waiting. And the pick composition.
And in comes Max looking for the Taunt. Just managed to get it. And actually massive ultimate. And Y4 detonates the support. ADD looking for the disengage now. Ultimately it is a support for a jungler. In comes LETME. Has the ultimatum still. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but jungler down. Charging up the verdict. Does miss, and LETME opens up the potential for a hook shot, forces the flash from ADD. It's going to be a very long chase. LETME flashes it in as well. Has the ultimatum, comes back down. He knows that ADD doesn't have the verdict now. Long range on the assistance, and as the redemption comes down, ADD is saved.
He will live in this case, but had to use his flash. Traded flashes overall. RNG still want this.
Definitely looking again. They've got the mid lane. MLXG.
Everyone jumps in. Big ultimate in from the Gragas. What
Ian's
will
dead.
mean? That will be the kill onto Ian. Max trying to back away from this one. The rest of his team, they take out Y4 and MLXG, but they still have a carry. XIAOHU chasing down Beyond. Gets the crit. Big damage. And LETME finds the kill.
So it ends up being a 2-for-2 across both sides. RNG really wanted it, but answering here with their jungler. Both junglers being down means no Baron threat.
And they've kicked off the Baron.
Okay.
Baron's
RNG,
fast,
they
by the way.
spotted it out. Yeah, they're taking it
Teleports
very
are in. They're ready for the fight.
XIAOHU stepping up.
Is it
MLXG
worth
here
it?
as well. Everyone circling right around the Baron. Who's going to get it? It
Elise
will be
gets
over
it.
to Beyond. XIAOHU jumps out of this one. Just how the cleanse coming out. It's Ian with the ultimate. That's the kill onto MLXG. Chasing down RNG now. Returning this with the damage. LETME jumps onto Beyond. Gets the assassinate. Meanwhile, the backline is stunned up. ADD doing a great job of being a front line. Both junglers have been traded, but it's the Baron to MVP.
Set up the traps though.
Yeah, it has been warded out. Full vision over to MVP. ADD stepping up, does have the keeper's verdict, needs to hit as many people as he
got
can.
interrupted.
Jumps in, and that's a smite secure by MLXG. Big damage onto Ming, but he just face tanks it, turning this one around. ADD taking a lot of damage. Oh my god! XIAOHU does so much damage.
LETME looking.
Big damage, but big heal as well. Strong against the wall, and he doesn't go down just yet. ADD needs to evacuate. That's the kill onto LETME. Can we get the turnaround now from MVP?
Y4's free hitting.
Should be dropping it, but he flashes away. Ian, massive stun, but he will jump away. Y4 doesn't get the crit, and RNG just against them this day. Ace the hole flies against MAHA, but it is a 2-for-1 trade. MVP.
I couldn't tell if the flash auto was actually cancelled the last possible second. Looked like it because it didn't actually do any relevant damage to Ian. It's just a 1-for-2, and you feel they're one face check away from the game ending. So finding a way to actually assemble any vision at all. I'm not asking for a lot of MVP.
Of course,
anything around the Baron, because suddenly the Baron looks like a free objective for the side of RNG.
XIAOHU's got his package. Caitlyn's at 6 items again. There's just so much to be afraid about if you're MVP.
Package comes up, and he's zoning the heck
They're
out of
almost
MVP.
die just getting vision
Max
down.
taking so much damage. Big
Look at
top
Beyond's
shot
health.
towards him. They get a bit of healing out from the redemption, but they are knocked away. Beyond cannot contest. What an ultimate from MLXG.
Just a lovely setup
They're
on one
engaging
side.
with the
MAHA's caught out, but good knock by ADD with a counter initiate. See if we can get in range. The flash comes out. MLXG does not activate this one. Was not in range, but the body slam.
XIAOHU's dangerous.
LETME does get the slowdown to Ian. Lots of damage. He has to flash away. And XIAOHU, in the end, with that massive crit, almost spells the end of Ian's
But they're
life.
recalling, so you just push mid lane right now. You've got the minions. That's the inhibitor, surely.
They have to give it up. There's nothing else they can do here, MVP. No one dying was a bonus, but the Baron was expertly set up by the side of RNG.
RNG now, though, they're still pushing.
Getting this knocked back onto the minions, trying to clear these out for MVP right now. XIAOHU stepping up. Look at the damage in from the two
just got it.
ADCs. Oh my god, that's gone. Moving on to the inhib now, trying to take this one
Engage
away.
from
Max
Max.
coming out. Just get a big charm out onto RNG. Can they make this work? No, Max is stunned in place. The
Max is
damage
dead.
is massive from XIAOHU. He steps up, looks towards Ian right now. And for now, it's a 4 versus 5. MVP looking for the defense.
Game could just end here, though. This is the point. They're all pulling back. Wait for these Nexus turrets. They're coming under fire.
No Max, no engage. ADD is teleporting. It's a big flank pulse.
Last chance saloon for MVP. ADD starts it off. In comes Beyond as well. MAHA tries to get in range. This is a front-to-back team fight. Nice stun out there from Ian as well. And now it's the disengage from RNG. They want this tower. They want the objectives. They'll play this smart.
Very commendable from RNG. Don't get obsessed with the fight. You get the teleport. Take all 3 inhibitors down. Use the Baron. Use the minions. End the game in a standard way.
And the Baron buff so expertly used by RNG. MVP picked up 2 Barons and cracked 0 inner turrets, let alone getting in on an inhibitor. Now, the math doesn't check out there from MVP, and now RNG can just go back and pick up an Elder on the backside.
Straight away, they should be engaging MVP as these minions crash. There's no other choice but for Max to use the quickness, go forwards.
And it's going to be ADD to start this one. Here comes Max as well. Gets a good charm off, but MLXG stalling out the front line. Beyond as well. Ian doing what he can. LETME jumps onto the back line. He will be going down, but he does have the Guardian Angel. RNG are losing this fight. Turn around as well. The kill onto Ming. Great arrow for MAHA. And Beyond goes deep as well. 2-for-1 trade, but they are wounded. MVP do have to back away.
They're going to give up their health bust. Let's see who can walk back. MAHA can still stand up in the first Nexus turret under fire.
Y4, yeah, he's putting the
held.
chip damage down, but ADD stepping forwards, middle inhib, respawns, and miraculously MVP stay alive.
RNG trying to split them between 2 bad decisions.
ADD is gone.
Yep, comes back to base. Tau almost dead. These Superminions are going to
And
town.
now RNG should do the Baron. They should at least force the teleport.
Blasting cone in. They're going to do it fast.
They do a lot of damage at this point in time with 2 ADCs. Can we
Keep
get
your eyes on Max.
Can we look at Max looking for the initiate, but it doesn't land onto anybody. RNG do get the Baron. TP forced by ADD.
He's teleporting to the base.
They need to try and stop these recalls right now from MVP.
He's going to end the game right now.
He's going to be able to. They're going to stop the recalls. Corki's so good at doing this. This is how Rift Rivals ends.
Oh my god, they need to chase them down, but LETME does so much damage. The minions coming in as well.
Done it.
The Titans are being cut down. RNG do it. They take the Nexus.
It was in the most MVP versus RNG fashion you could have asked for.